One of the most basic things a phone can do is make or receive calls. If you're having trouble getting in touch with family, friends, or anyone else because your Android won't make or take calls, this guide will help. Sometimes, restarting is the fastest and most effective way to fix network and calling problems. Smartphones are like small computers that need to be updated every so often. If your device has been running for a long time, it may get a temporary network bug. Make sure to restart your Android at least once a week to fix any small bugs that may have cropped up. If a quick restart doesn't fix your calling problem and your Android still can't make or take calls, you should check to see if you have a strong enough cellular signal where you are. There's a chance that the signal where you are is too weak to support voice calls. If the network signal seems to be going in and out, try moving to a more open area to fix the problem. Some aftermarket phone covers may be made of metal, which can mess with your Android's antenna. If you have a phone case, try to see if you can make or receive calls without it. You can also take the cover off to see if the cell phone signal gets better. In this case, you might want to get a different phone cover, or even better, don't use one at all. Some Android phone models may have a Do Not Disturb feature that can block both incoming and outgoing calls. Most of the time, the Do Not Disturb feature is used to mute or silence notifications. But in some phones, the same feature can also stop calls from coming in. Check your network settings to see if this is something you can do. Make sure that Do Not Disturb is not turned on before you try to get a call or make a call. All Android phones have something called airplane mode or flight mode. The main purpose of this feature is to give the user a quick way to turn off all of a device's network functions with just one tap. Sometimes you can't make or receive calls because your SIM card isn't in right. If your Android device has a SIM card slot, make sure the card is put in the right way. We suggest that you take the SIM card out of the phone first. Make sure your Android device is turned off before you do that. Try taking out the SIM card and putting it back in, and then see if you can start getting calls or making calls again. Call forwarding is another feature that even older people think of as almost a must-have for both dumb phones and smartphones. This feature lets users set a different number to receive incoming calls or send them to a voicemail so they never miss a call. People sometimes forget that they set call forwarding for their phone number and wonder why they aren't getting calls anymore. Calling problems can happen when the cache and data of a phone app get messed up, just like any other app. The phone dialer app or phone app, whether it's from the first or third party, can have internal errors and file data corruption, which can make Android devices unable to make or receive calls. You can try to fix the problem by deleting the phone app's cache. Here's how to clear the app cache for the phone app on a Samsung device. Go to your phone settings menu, tap on apps. Find the phone app, tap it to open. Tap on storage. Tap on clear cache. If your Android phone can handle 2 SIM cards or more than 1 SIM card, try calling with the other SIM card to see if it works. If you want to know if there's a problem with your mobile networks, it's best to test a SIM card from the same network. You can also use this method to see if your Android phone calls are working or not. If you can't call or get calls from a single number, you may be blocked from the end of that number, or you may have blocked it by accident. In this case, you can check your list of blocked numbers and unblock that number. If you think the person on the other end is blocking your number and that's why you can't reach them, you could try to get in touch with them through other means and ask them to stop blocking you. Here are the steps to check your Samsung's list of blocked numbers. Open the Contacts app. Tap the contact you want to unblock. Tap More Options 3 dots at the upper right. Tap Unblock Contact. Alternatively, you can use the phone app to check. Open the phone app. Touch More Options 3 dots at the upper right. Touch Settings. Touch Block Numbers. still can't get calls or make them, you can also try to refresh the network settings to see if that helps. When you reset the network settings, you will lose things like your saved Wi-Fi network, Bluetooth connections and devices, and other mobile network settings. Here's how it's done on a Samsung. Open Settings app, tap General Management, tap Reset, tap Reset Network Settings, tap Reset Settings to confirm. You can also change the settings for the access point names. Your mobile network settings are linked to APN, and sometimes calling problems on Android can be fixed by resetting the setting. This is how. Open Settings app, tap Connections, tap Mobile Networks, tap Access Point Names, tap the three dots at the top right corner, tap Reset to Default. In this situation, it's important to keep the software on your Android device up to date. Check right now to see if you have the latest version of Android before you try calling again. Mobile networks can go down sometimes because of a bug, maintenance, or an unplanned outage. Make sure to call your carrier to find out if there are any issues on their end that are affecting the service in your area or your account right now. Lastly, you should do a factory reset if your carrier tells you that all their services are working as they should. A factory reset will put your Android device's software back to the way it was when you first got it. If the problem is caused by software, doing a factory reset will probably fix it. If you don't know how to factory reset your Android device, do a quick search on Google. That's it. If you think that this video is helpful, we would appreciate it if you can leave a like, subscribe to our channel, or share this video to your friends. This can greatly help in making sure that Google's algorithm can find and recommend this video to others.